I go to Google, I say Scammy podcast interview. Or I say Scammy on Lucas Raps. That article pops up from SAHiphopMag. You know what that article says? It says that whatever, it references everything. And then when it's time to credit where the podcast is, they say it's Space Impact.
Yeah.
I'm like, that video's not on Space Impact, though. It aired on 24-hour podcast. For instance, Scott, he was rude to people. Now people are like, we don't mess with your stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's being cancelled. He's facing consequences of his own action.
Okay.
Let's just see your Aries.
Nasty, sorry. Hey, I know, you see, that's not fair.
But
that's not fair. Spanish, Antonio, Fantano.
Yeah. So what is Anthony?
Guys, go watch that episode, please. Go watch that, please. I know you guys don't like me or trust me or whatever, but for this one thing, go watch that episode. My Broella didn't hear anything that girl said. He was focused on something else. I won't say what, but look straight.
Eye contact.
She said only if he was kind. Exactly. That's where I have a problem. It goes back to the whole Scott's Maphuma thing, is that Broellas are taking things personally.
Yo, before we even start, dog, do you believe in people being cancelled as like celebrities and everything?
No, I don't. It's stupid.
Do you think Scott Maphuma is being cancelled?
Actually, the thing is, my chat, ne? Yes, he is. Let me, because people say that I don't answer. Yes, he is. But with me, I don't care, bro, what artists do and celebrities do. I always have a problem when you start giving me nonsense art.
Okay. I like you for the music.
Yeah, I'm here for the music. Whether you are, okay, sharp, arrest him. If you are clapping kids, it's fine. Arrest them. Hey, if the guy has a nice song and I enjoy it, I'm not going to all of a sudden remove it.
So you're telling me that you still bump Diddy, I'm coming home. I'm coming
Tell
home.
the world
Tell
that I'm coming home.
So, I don't believe in cancelling. Reason being, I don't think celebrities get cancelled. They get to okay, I don't believe celebrities get cancelled. Ne? They get to face consequences of their own action. For instance, Scott, he was rude to people. Now people are like, we don't mess with your stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's being cancelled. He's facing consequences of his own action.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how I
when
think.
You look at it that way, yes. But no, like, maybe I guess it's different. With Scott, I think people, they just annoyed with his action. I'm talking about cancelling where it's like, if you were on a show, they have to take you off that show. If you had a brand of Mang, you lose that
cancel
brand.
That Adidas deal, cancel that
Yeah,
okay.
That's cancelling. With Scott, it's more of like people are just, they just
but
like,
the promoters are not gonna book him anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna affect him in that regards. But if he has a brand, it's gonna take a while. It's not immediate. You know what I mean? Like,
bit by bit.
Like, for example, let's say like a video of that girl that you used to beat up comes out, right?
This guy, this silly example will get us arrested. But yeah, continue.
If it comes out and then you trend, and then let's say at that time we have a deal with OnlyFans, right? And OnlyFans is like, we're removing your videos off of their thing immediately. That's being cancelled.
That's being cancelled.
Yeah.
Nah, I get
For me, that's cancelling. With Scott, it's like, people, it's because, could you say Donald is cancelled?
What did Donald even do?
People don't like Donald for no reason.
He just, the trend just went down. You know how music works.
No. But Donald, even when he was there, the love, I know the time, people just didn't mess with him like that.
Because he was taking the mummies. He was taking the mummies, dog. So, but the way they treated Scott on stage, dog, I was like, yeah. I was kind of disappointed that Thos was also on stage and Thos didn't do anything. Now he has to face the consequences of his friend misbehaving.
Wait, Thos didn't perform at any moment, just himself?
I think they were a duo.
Yo. I should have read the room, eh?
Ay.
As a broela. Like, I get it. Like, Marai Naya, you should be.
That was
you
now
should
there. He
know
was half
what's
naked for
happening.
no reason. There, no
Hey.
sound, no crowd, nothing.
Hey.
But hey, we live, we learn, man. I'm sure he learned what he did.
But maybe he doubled back and then he did a song. I get it. That song where he's kind of like saying, they misunderstand him type of thing.
Nah, dog, he must apologize. You know what? What's the worst thing that he did? He went to El Tito's podcast and he said, people have their own choices to listen to my music.
Not, and people showed him that.
Yes, it's their own choice to listen to his music. And also, your left hand is not working.
I find it weird to be holding something to drink with my left hand is not a.
Yeah, well, so he was like, no.
But yeah,
He was like, yeah, no, y'all niggas, if you like my music, listen to it. If you don't, fine.
don't listen. Yeah,
I think that was the wrong approach. He should have went there and be like, yo, I never really thought people really think that a picture is worth that much. This is my first time of being a celebrity. But I'll do better in taking pictures and everything. But in terms of my personality, I would have to ask you guys to bear with me. That's understandable. But just going there and say, when you don't care, it's your music. People have their own choice to listen to your music. Next thing you go and perform. And those were keys.
Yeah.
Cotton Fest is the range of
kids, yeah.
18-year-olds to 27.
He's core audience, basically.
And if kids can cancel you like that, bro.
It's his core audience. Man, dog. I wish God makes me a celebrity, ne? Because I actually want to show how you need to be as a celebrity. Bro, I mean, I always say sometimes the best thing is not to say anything. Let something die out, bro. He shouldn't have even said anything.
And then start doing the opposite of what people are complaining about.
And just
your
start,
actions will show.
Yeah, you're like, okay, people are complaining about this. You start taking pictures with people. It finished there. That thing will just fizzle out.
That podcast
Didn't have
and
to
be
go and be cocky and I mean this thing of celebrities. Even the apology, ne? It's a bad move. You shouldn't apologize.
The question now is, ne? If he apologize, is he gonna be a laughing stock?
It's gonna be a laughing stock.
People are gonna forgive him. That's my question.
It's gonna be a laughing stock because now they will say, "Oh, now you see the crowd is fizzling. Now you wanna come and say, you see."
Yeah, that's true.
We showed you.
Yeah, so I also don't think he should apologize. He should start doing better.
He must. The first thing that he needs to do, as a better man, is to come to the 24-hour
podcast. Yeah, show the people that he actually supports upcoming
about.
podcast. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now you cook right there.
Yeah.
You must come.
Yeah, must come.
Yo, I want us to do. I have a couple games that I want us to play in. But first thing first, I want us to do the Mount Rushmore of SA Hip Hop.
Hey, you started with another one. Hey,
The Mount Rushmore of SA Hip Hop, dog.
SA's artists are very sensitive, guys.
They're not qualified to be celebrities. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, like you say something, they block you. It's like, dog, take some criticism, dog. Bro, like, you know why I say this, ne?
Yeah.
Like the Drake and Joe Biden situation, the amount of crazy things Drake has said about Joe Biden and the amount of things that Joe Biden has said, but they still follow each other. They still
chop it up, yeah.
It's just business.
I remember this one video when they were asking Drake his favorite podcast. He actually mentioned the Joey Biden podcast, and that was the time where Joey Biden was speaking trash about Drake.
It's business, bro. Like, you guys can't take a criticism. I don't like your song. The production is nonsense. The writing is nonsense. Take it. Like, go and think, like, why is this Bruella saying this? Okay, yeah, sometimes some Bruellas just hate.
Out of
hate, you know what I mean? Yeah. But sometimes, I gotta sit down and like, hey, maybe that hook could have been
better, dog. That production could have been better.
Could have been better. Take some criticism.
Could have wrote that verse better also.
Yeah, go prove me wrong. Like, you niggas think I fell off. I'm gonna show you. You know? But here they'll block you. They'll block you. Yeah. They don't have time for that.
I say celebrities are soft.
They're soft, man.
So what's your? It has to be top 4 because there's 4 heads. And
new gen or old gen, or of all time.
Of all time.
AKA, man. Gotta put AKA there.
One AKA?
Not even a question. I'm gonna have to put But I have to put Casper. Can't deny
Casper,
Casper,
Dog
man.
Shebele's away.
Can't deny. Actually, mine is gonna be generic. I feel like somebody would be like, "Oh, KO or whatever." But
Nah, KO
I'll
doesn't
put,
deserve to be there.
yeah, I'd put Nasty,
Nasty.
and then I'll put it funny.
I funny.
Yeah.
I funny.
Fun is iconic, man. Iconic.
I'm not even gonna lie. I finally
Iconic.
changed the game, and the
changed the
2000s are gonna come and disagree with this because it's understandable. You cannot argue with an era that you never experienced.
No, the 2000 will agree. I feel like it's our the one that won't agree. The 90s kids won't agree. What's yours?
Mine has to be. You know what's crazy about me? I used to think Casper is better than AKA until I started being matured. I was like, shit, this nigga whack.
Yo.
I was in high school,
you
dog.
thought Casper was better
I
than...
thought Casper
That
was
is-
better than AKA, dog.
That is
And
interesting.
And I was in high school, dog. And niggas always told me, like, bro, Casper's not better than AK. I started being mature. I started dating, you know, I experienced things. in life. I was like,
okay.
Super mega
You hadn't
better.
Jola at the end.
Yeah,
ne?
I was like, nah, super mega better. So my Mount Rushmore has to be super mega. Nasty C. Number 3. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to MT, dog.
Okay.
I'm gonna give
It's
it
an
to MT.
interesting pick. I'm going to ask you on that one, though, but yeah.
I'm gonna give it to MT because MT took the world by storm, dog.
Also.
He had to go hand in hand with Nasty C.
Actually, but you know what's the thing, ne? With
Yeah.
MT, I agree with you, but
He showed his penis, then he
After-
fell off. I'm asking.
after Avery, like, did he actually keep up?
I'm
with
not
that?
even gonna lie. I've never listened to an MT album after Avery, but I
Yeah.
know he's goated.
But that's silly to say, bro. Because I feel like, you see what necessity is valid. As much as people like it, also some people say like he's like let's start mixtapes and whatnot are better. I mean, now I feel like he got better, and then at some point, obviously, the music
It
wasn't getting-
fluctuates.
Yeah. For me, as an artist, I think it's if you can do that. But when you just have one good album, it's like now if you put Road Reach on the mount because his first album was dope.
No.
It's you can't come on, man. But wait, no, MT. Shout out to MT.
And then last one, I have to give it to Ricky, man.
Ricky.
I have to give it to Ricky. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
To Ricky, it's based on impact and influence. It's not based on which album was better. He had fire singles,
Nah, but
but
you see now you're talking about impact's a different chat.
no.
Let's talk about the music.
The music.
The music. Nah,
Okay.
don't talk. Let's talk about the music.
If you talk about the music, dog, I'm gonna give it to Questa.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Questa. We remove Ricky. We put Questa
I realize Nguni niggas love Questa.
because he raps in
never,
Zulu.
I've never heard like a Zulu, a Venda or like a Tsonga or Tswana.
He raps
bro
in
that
Zulu,
says
so
Questa.
shaying good.
But yeah, no, I get it.
But if Questa say Tabangu, wouldn't you like it?
Nah, that's the thing. For me, I don't care about what tribe you are, man. It's the music.
If the
good or
music
not.
is good for me, the
Yeah.
music is good. I'm not even gonna lie. dog.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, but for the most part, every time I ask people if someone puts a Questa on their top, whatever, it's most of the time then.
It's Nguni niggas.
Yeah.
Ne? Nah, I hear you, dog. Let's talk about the situation that happened with the scammy video.
Scamiami.
You know what's actually funny, man? I agreed with Scami's take. You know, I asked her a question that which rapper does she think has not fallen off, but is not hitting the same as they used to hit before? And she says Lucas raps. And niggas went crazy, niggas went bananas. But when you think about it, for me personally, I don't think there was a time where Lucas rap was at a peak, dog. Honestly, I'm not hating.
Big time schlepper. Yeah.
Would you listen to Big Time Slapper if Blakey wasn't there?
Yeah, nah, I even said yeah just now.
No, I'm just asking.
No,
Were
no,
you
no,
gonna
I
listen to
get
Big
what
Time
you're saying.
Slapper without Blakey being there?
I don't know because we don't have a version like that. And I say I don't know because Blackie was still new as well then.
But
you
it
know
was
what I mean?
carrying.
It wasn't. Yeah, Yeah, it's a debate for another time. Cause yeah, the thing is with Blackie, I'm very biased to Blackie. I won't even lie.
I know you fucks with
I
Blackie,
like
yeah.
everything Blackie does, so I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I don't like biased opinions, but that one is tricky because to me, those Proellas was the first time hearing them.
Name 5
I
Lucas rap
can't
songs.
say. Eh?
Name 5 Lucas rap songs.
After that, I don't know. I only know yeah, and that's it.
Exactly.
Does he's on Mtas? He's not on Mtas, eh? Okay. Yeah, no, that's the only song I know, and I'm not even gonna lie. But my point is, when it comes to Big Time Slapper, I don't know if it would hit or not. Would have hit or not.
But Lucas' verse was also hard though.
Because it was also hard, yes. So I'm like, I don't know, Mara. Right now, as I stand, I'm not a big fan of him.
Okay.
And not because he doesn't have great music. It's because for me I haven't had the time to listen to him.
I've listened to Lucas, man. I have a couple of his songs in my playlist.
You are better. You can actually speak on this.
But
and with Skami as well, I think she's in the inner circle.
She knows better than we do.
Better than
because remember,
but
Yeah?
I'm gonna stop you. She said something.
I used to love that
She
man.
said something. She said only if he was kind.
Exactly.
That's where I have a problem. It goes back to the whole Scott's Maphuma thing. Is that Broellas are taking things personally. Are you saying this because he did something shady, or you guys fought in the background, or do you truly believe that? Like, you see, if she didn't put that part and said what she didn't say, if he was
She
nice,
was gonna be dismissed easily.
maybe I would have said no. Maybe I would have said like, okay, she's from the music aspect of it, but there that thing sounded personal. It was like there's a, so hey, I don't know.
Yeah, niggas started saying it's because maybe she had a crush on that man and then he never gave him a chance. And she did say she used to like him, but I don't know if she was talking in a dating perspective.
That's I'm like, we don't know.
Scum is a child, dog. Come on. How old is Lucas? Let me Google.
Now you think this is America? Now you're gonna
is a child,
Google
dog.
ages, and she's not a child. She's like what, 20 something, right? She's like 20 something, right?
Could be. You're not even a celebrity. When Wikipedia doesn't even have your age.
Check Scum.
I can't find Lucas Rep's age. Okay, he's 24. Okay, let's check Scum. But he's 24. He can still come back, dog.
No, Lucas is a thingy. He still has the chance to. I think with me, what I've realized with Lucas is that he doesn't.
Scum is 20.
Okay. Ooh.
Exactly 4 years ago, that was a different situation.
Oh, okay. Oh. She said 4 years ago.
I'm sure that was about 4 years ago. That's when Lucas was hitting the chairs, Pela.
Yeah, but it could be a recent thing as well.
If it's a recent, it's valid.
Okay, but I knew Scummy 2 years ago.
Okay.
So she was 18 when I first probably heard her. And he was like...
Yeah, she was still
22.
old enough, I guess.
Okay, but my point is, again, goes back to this thing sounding personal. So is it from the music perspective? Or because they had some relationship, emotions thing that happened? You never know. Rappers, they chilling in the studio, smoking Zaza or drinking or whatever.
She even said niggas never take you in as friends anyway.
Yeah, lamza nyana, and then maybe someone falls in love, and then someone ends up in a... We don't know. All I'm saying is that we don't...
Dog. All I can say is you need to write a movie about this. You're cooking something.
We don't know, dog. And that's the thing.
Yeah, cooking something,
like,
dog.
if we don't really know the full story, then I can't. If, like I said, if there was no bias in terms of emotions and she just said generally, I've been around this Proella, I've listened to his song, I've listened to the stuff that he came out with. Okay, but this is stuff that let me not say this because she said it, she didn't say it on the camera.
Bro, got this scoop off air, now you want to steal it.
No.
But one thing I've noticed is that a lot of bros in the rap games are soft.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you make music and we glaze it, you like it. But when you start making music, we provide you with negative negativity. Now
Yeah.
you start hating.
You start hating.
So we must only glaze your music.
That's why I'm like, niggas in SA are soft.
Niggas are soft, bro.
They're too soft.
If
bro.
they're saying you fell off, okay, do better, come back, show us
back.
that you haven't fell off.
Come back over Hosh Karaman.
Hosh Karaman.
Hosh Karaman way.
Here's another game to put you on the spot. This or that. Nasty C or Aries?
Aries. Nasty, sorry. Hey, I know. You see, that's not fair.
But
that's not fair.
let me tell you this.
Like, just delete one, basically keep one.
Yeah.
Delete one.
Nasty C or Aries, yeah.
I'ma say nasty. I'm gonna keep nasty because Aries, I got into Aries a little too late, like maybe 5 years after.
Yeah.
So nasty was like my favorite up until, still is, but I'm saying I got into Aries a bit later. Yeah. I'm PR trained. You
Can't trap me. Usimamane or Blake?
Obvious.
Blake is on your mother greatest.
Obvious.
This one is goated. Brother Cooper or Mfana Touchline.
Kupiski. Touchline is too new. Kupiski.
Brother
Can't
Cooper,
touch the Cooper way.
This one is obvious. Kespo, aka I know.
You know.
I know. Polito or
you
Naja
know.
Nakai.
Boy T dog.
What?
Yeah, boy T. I don't know any Naija Nakai besides Nami, Cloudy. That's the only like song I know.
This one is about being a better lyricist, right? Stogie T or Aries?
Stogie, minus a
Forget
point.
the lines in
Because minus a point from my guy, why did you have to repeat the word? Like, you embarrassed us on the whole stage. Like, move on.
He was representing South Africa. No, it's this thing of using bombastic words when you rap.
Yeah, you like this one. These niggas don't know this word. I'm gonna come with something different. Move on. It climbered you. That thing was like a scone when you slapping a scone with.
Needed water, but
needed water, Mara, no water, and you went back and took another bite. My chief. Move on. Aries, bro.
Aries, okay.
Aries.
Which SAHiphop era was better? 2014 or currently?
2014, of course. Eish. Mara, you old cats like to do this thing, man, of comparing now and 2014 for what it is, because I was younger and that was my era. Mara,
even now it bangs, bro.
These kids are coming with something else.
It bangs, bro.
It bangs, dog.
It bangs even now, dog.
When we were vying to Modimula over the weekend, when you had your alone time with Lolita.
What the fuck? Yeah.
We'll come to that one.
Yeah.
I played my sister that Mfana Tashla. She liked it. We played it like 5 times in a row, dog.
No, these kids are good.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
they're
making good music. And somebody out there is funny enough, there was this other bro, I saw his video. He was kind of hating on these kids. And then he did another video. He's like, I'm not the type of bro to come and like say sorry about things, but this time I have to. He's like, he was chilling with his girl, basically, and he played her the new songs, right? Both of his songs. He played him with Cooper. He played him Final Touch.
She loved it.
And then she's like, oh, this one. Like, she's like, oh, this one's I even know. So he was surprised, like, oh, how do you know? Like, oh, you sing these songs all the time. And then it hit him, like, yo, like, I've been hating on these songs, but I'm out here. What does Kupiski say? I gotta go to Limpopo. I gotta go see Gogo. You know what I mean? Like, it is, bro.
You remember when we went to game at Mall of Africa?
Yeah.
And then the workers there were playing Cooper in the big speaker.
Bro. And I'm like, bro, hey, sometimes as old cats, we like our stuff that we grew up to, obviously, but sometimes we don't give it a chance to let the kids be what they are, and they love their music.
No, I think people have a problem with things changing. The fact that music now, these kids are making music in a different way. They are sampling a lot. They are doing this and this. People hate it. The only sample that I hate is of that guy who sampled Ingudu, because that wasn't really a sample for me.
Also, he's not South African.
To me,
another thing.
To me, that doesn't matter, bro.
To me, it does.
To me, that doesn't matter.
It does.
For me, it's a matter of. It's like you take the thing exactly as it is. Yeah.
Would Casper had cleared it if it was for a South African artist?
He wouldn't have.
That's my issue with it.
The problem, here's another chat. The problem about a lot of South African artists, right? They don't take South African people serious. I was telling you this the other day. We saw Blakey was doing this other interview with this American guy.
Yeah.
But we've never seen him doing it with this Bruce from here. But I get it. There he's trying to tap into the audience of that side.
Yeah.
So he has to make content with those YouTubers that does music for that side.
Yeah.
To penetrate
That market, yeah.
but also don't neglect us, dog.
don't neglect your South African people, bro.
But I get your chat. Questa, was he gonna clear that thing if it was from Brother Cooper?
Let's say, Cooper did sampled it. Because even Final Touchline said, like, some of the songs got clapped because of sample clear. Man, these kids are brave. Eh? They sample things and then, it's a bit tricky. You sample thing and you don't get clearance and you still put it out. But as a South African, understanding South African as a rapper, you shouldn't be blocking other kids from taking samples.
And another thing, you're gonna eat,
Yeah, you're gonna eat.
Because another thing, once that song trends, we're also gonna go back and let's bump the original.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah. Like, look at it with the... Bro, Trans, dog, they do amazing.
They do amazing
work. Look at that Dunkin' Knack for featuring me, dog.
That
song
brought the streams,
disappeared off the face of the earth, and now it's back, bro.
Now social media is powerful, dog.
It's powerful, bro.
Social
but
media is powerful,
niggas
dog.
don't want to. Niggas, man.
So which beef was the better? AKA versus Casper or Avis versus Nasty C?
AKA versus Casper, because they actually took shots at each other.
Avis
that
is
one was a
Nasty
cold
like,
war. It was
yeah.
no one wanted to actually say like there is beef. It was always like it's the labels. Yeah, it's the labels. Mara, you guys now don't get along.
So put the shades on. Okay, MTV Bay's hottest MC. You remember that thing when we used to have this thing?
Yeah.
Do you think their list was valid or nonsense?
There was 1 year where it was nonsense. I forgot.
I think it was the last year, that one.
Niggas were mad. You were the hip hop brothers.
I think I remember
even
that
me,
year.
I was like, yeah. Let's cut it.
I mean, it used to get to me, bro. Like, that thing was so influential to a point where if they put someone there, I would think they are the greatest. They make good music because I was a kid.
Yeah, there was the reference to who's the best. Yeah.
I was a kid. I would think, yo, that guy is really dope, eh? But then there was that year that you talk. I don't even remember which year it was, but I remember. They messed up, Shem.
I think legacy media is dying, bro. Things like your MTV, Channel O, and whatnot doesn't matter anymore. What matters is Ball K Switcher.
Yeah.
What's that guy? Mswenko Franco.
But I feel like K Switcher is too media friendly. He doesn't get to express his true opinion. But hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do for the best, dog.
I get that, but
he's pushing the culture anyway.
Yeah, there's that aspect, but I also feel like he's because I've actually met the Bruella when I went to that Ghana thing. He's a Bruella, he just likes peace, bro. Even when I spoke to him, it was just.
But when you listen to a song, you realize it's not the one. What do you do? Mize it.
Don't laze it for no reason.
Dog. The thing is, in South Africa, they are not ready for Antonio Fantano, dog.
The problem is as well, ne?
Yeah.
It goes back to niggas being sensitive. The problem is now
niggas be looking for a location.
Let's say there's camps here in SA. Let's say I say something. Who does thingy? I don't know if Aries still works for Mash Beats. Let's say I say something about Mash Beats or Zuchi or whatever.
The Wrecking Crew back in the days,
whatever. They all clap me. now they block things for me. I can't interview Mang anymore.
That's
I
in the
can't,
circle.
You know what I mean? Like even beyond the circle, could be also be like
They're
brothers
friends
that
with
are
Smang
on
Mang
the
and
side.
what. They know someone at MTV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Madlera doesn't want to pull through because I say something about.
So you know what's the problem?
Yeah.
The problem is that SA has a smaller audience in terms of making your own money on YouTube.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Antonio Fantano can talk however he feels about an album. He's still gonna get his bag.
Yeah.
Simple.
It's Anthony, my guy. Oh, you keep on
It's not
saying
Antonio.
Yeah.
It's not Antonio.
Sorry, he's Spanish. Antonio Fantano.
Yeah. So what is Anthony?
Anthony, dog.
Okay, Anthony Fantano can speak his mind, and even if they hate him, bro,
And
they can't he'll
do
still
anything
make
to
his
him.
bag. So he's not silenced. His voice can be like, he can push it however he wants to. But here, you need to eat through the industry.
Niggas have to like you for you to be able to eat. Like, especially now with us in the podcasting game, I say something, it happens opportunities because I said something about Mihlali. Now I can't bring Boiti anymore.
Because Boiti is a friend of
Because,
Mihlali. Women empowerment.
That's the thing in SA. So, like, sometimes I understand these Proellas doing what they did. Unfortunately, this thing, if they speed it up, the TikTok thing, once that starts coming in,
once niggas start to make their own money on TikTok, they won't be silenced. And remember, the more straight up you are, the more views you get, the more you get paid.
Yeah.
The more engagements you get.
Because you're basically saying what Broellas want to say, but they can't say because, I don't want to be blocked. Dodged. I don't want to lose brands. But now if TikTok, let's say TikTok, you're making 3 million views in a month, and then, I don't know, I think they said there's a cap on TikTok. Let's say the cap is like 50K a month. You get 50K a month. You said.
You sorted.
You said. Man. You don't like.
Let's just say a regular guy makes about 20K a month. You don't care, dog. If you put in more effort, you're getting more, dog.
Casper releases Hosh Karaman remix and doesn't add the new gen. You go there, you tap him, you get your money. He gets mad. It is what it is. The truth.
But now it's like you gotta eat through the industry, so you can't be straightforward with the industry. The only guys that we have is Abonota and so whoever.
But Nota has money, dog.
That's the thing. He can speak whatever he wants.
Nota has the money. He doesn't have time for being all friendly with niggas because he has money.
Yeah, no.
He can actually speak the truth, and yeah, man. Speaking about money, so in this house, guys, we are very money savvy. We don't just use money just for just. This Proella, I went home. I come back, I open, we have 2 fridges. I open the other fridge.
We reach
Jäger Master level. Jäger Master level. 5 clipper gone. I'm like, Haibo. I minds it. Sharp. I asked this bro, how you doing? Hey, did you record? I recorded. Sharp. He doesn't say much. He starts now revealing slow by slow. Hey, they clapped wings. They clapped not only zingers, they clapped dunked as well. No. Okay, for the Lolita way. The Lolita way is dangerous.
Let me tell you what happened. I bought the Jaeger, but it was the one Air 280, not the big one. It was 289, I remember.
It's the 500 level. Don't let them lie to you.
And then our other friend, which is Sianda bought the wings. He was like, 24's in the wings and 10 dunked wings. The mommies love dunked wings. I'm like, how? Sianda.
He's plugging you,
But another thing that pissed me off this week, dog, it was the SAHiphopMag, dog. Those Bruellas.
Yeah, John, we're not done with the law. Why are you skipping the Lolita way? We'll come back.
Wait. Yeah, so we bought those things. We bought those Jaegers. We came, we drink, we recorded the episode. It was actually a dope episode. I was drunk, though.
And mesmerized. Guys, go watch that episode. Please, go watch that, please. I know you guys don't like me or trust me or whatever, but for this one thing, go watch that episode. My Buluela didn't hear anything that girl said. He was focused on something else. I won't say what, but yeah, SAHiphopMag.
Oh, but when I look at you, man, look at you. Bro. I was also looking at her.
You see here in this episode, he hasn't even looked at me once. It's now that there he was. Normally, go watch that episode and watch the others. Normally, you ask a question and you move around, maybe you would glance. There, you'd ask a question, look straight.
Eye contact. Yo, you know, this is proof that niggas will do anything just to create a story.
No, don't watch. I mean, the thing is, I'm talking with proof. There's the dunked wings. You saw them on the thing. Ne? He go to his TikTok. He has a video with a Jaeger, the 500 bottle on his head. I'm coming with receipts.
That's not the 500. That's the
Whatever. And the thing is, that money could have went to electricity. Now we're using soft boxes, clapping the electricity.
Hey, clapping electricity. This thing. I will make the money. I know this.
But we'll make the
this
money.
video will make 10K views.
We'll make the money. We'll make the money. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dog. So yesterday I was speaking to Scammy, right? And she told me that, she actually posted a story like, nah, she's never gonna do podcast again. I'm like, cause she recently did a podcast with me.
Yeah.
So I'm asking her,
realize
like,
because she's talking about
I'm
you.
like, what happened? You know? And then she's like, there was an article that was written about the part where she said Lucas' rap doesn't hit like he used to before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's an article. I go to Google, I say Scammy podcast interview. I say Scammy on Lucas Raps. That article pops up from SAHiphopMag. You know what that article says? It says that whatever, it references everything. And then when it's time to credit where the podcast is, they say it's Space Impact.
Yeah.
I'm like, that video is not on Space Impact, though. It aired on 24-hour podcast. And then next thing I do, I go to their page. I comment on the picture that they posted where it referenced that article. They delete me, they block me. They delete the comment, they block me. I tell my friends, about 6 or 7 of my friends, they comment, they delete and block all of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, why can't you just see the first comment, go there, edit, remove the Space Impact, and then put 24-hour podcast? So this goes to me where PC was saying, these people are pushing their own narrative.
Yeah.
Sadly, we cannot have PC to vouch for us because they bought him a car. Now it's but
corruption runs deep in this country.
PC was right, bro. Those people are pushing their own narrative. Why would you credit the wrong podcast? But you know what put my heart at ease, ne? Or would see they can credit the wrong person. If you want to see that Scammy interview, go on YouTube and search it. 24 hours.
Yours will come through.
Will pop up.
But you know what, ne? Like this thing is kind of scary. Like now we're talking about PC and how they can control the narrative. It makes me realize, if they wanted to, ne? Let's say I get clapped in the record label. I go speak out. These guys can hit up SAHiphopMag, hit up, and then they write a wrong narrative. And then now this thing is trending. I mean, now whatever I say now, I'm gonna look crazy because now people are coming. They're saying let's say I have a beef with an artist. The artist friend is saying, "Oh, Musa's lying." The other industry friends are also saying they're lying because the record label paid them, and it's like, that is scary, bro.
It's scary, bro. It's super scary.
Like you can't even actually speak the truth.
I didn't realize how powerful these media pages are until you get to see that if one person owns about 5 pages, and when you combine all the following with TikTok and Instagram, it goes to like maybe 5-6 million.
Jeez,
that's influence, dog.
Influence, bro.
I thought PC was crazy that they don't post the music, but I'm like, it's just pages. But when you think of it now,
it's not just pages, bro.
It's influence, bro.
It's not just pages.
It's marketing.
And it's not just pages because I know I'm one person who's forever been someone who consumes like more American stuff but I know most people consume like South African stuff. They follow these South African meme page. Like your hip hop SAHiphopMag, that's where people mostly get
the
their
news,
their news, and then you find like SAHiphopMag is not only that, it's an umbrella. There's another thing,
Kokota Africa or whatever.
You know what I mean? It's owned by, and now it's like what you hear from those guys, you're gonna believe them because it's like, SAHiphopMag said it, Kokota said it, Baba said it, Baba said it, and it's like, hey, dog, it's dangerous, bro. Hey, it's dangerous, dog.
It is, but if you can't credit the right source, how are we gonna believe that actually your news are actually true? Because now you are manipulating the thing, bro. Like, you are not giving credits to the right people. Give credits to the right. And when the people come in front, you're like, this one, they got 700 followers on Instagram. Block, delete. No one is gonna know.
That's the thing as well, because as our
if it was McG, he
network
was
is
gonna get the
small.
actual accreditation.
Yeah, our network is small. The only thing that they need to do is just block you. You're gonna go like sharp.
You're gonna go to your room and cry.
Yeah, you're gonna go rant on TikTok. Maybe that video might do well. Maybe. And it's like a very hard maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
And you're gonna go complain on Twitter. You
Maybe
complain on
also
Twitter
it
some
might do well.
complain on Twitter some girl shows a butt on Twitter, she trends more than the video of you complaining. Rightfully so, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, ish. Yeah, until you have the MacG level. That's why now that's why I'm like, you know what, I do disagree with some of the things that MacG says, but now I kind of am on his side in the terms of the fear of having a platform that is not reliant on any of these
MacG's
things.
platform is
MacG
reliant.
does not rely on any brands, doesn't rely on he's good with he's Chilla's pie, grandeur. He's, you know what I mean? Like, self-sufficient. Is now niggas seeing like, hey, the MacG level is a different level. Let's hop in.
You can say fuck
He doesn't
MacG
have
this
to.
year. Next year, if you wanna go there, he'll bring you on.
He'll bring you on, and he'll bring you on. It's like, okay, no, you're wavy. This thing is happening. People are talking
Come
about
through.
you. Hey, come through. And I'm like, that aspect of it, I agree. Like, man, bro, like, even people in relationships, most of the time we don't agree with the things that we say.
We're not always gonna agree on everything.
Yeah,
dog.
and
It's
that's
life.
okay. That's okay. But I can 100% be like for MacG because of that. Like, he showed us like, hey, bro, you can like be independent. Like, fuck these these networks, bro.
Yeah,
that are trying to, you know.
You can create your own empire.
Yeah, like he was on Channel O at some point and they clapped him because he said something. He's like, you moved on. Now they asked him to come to the SABC. You know what I mean?
That one is like,
You know what I mean?
You kicked
Because
me
they
off
can't-
TV, but now my show has to be on TV.
You
to give
can't
guys
deny
numbers.
us anymore, bro. And hey, bro, and that's the one thing also, like, I'm loving with these new gen kids, bro. We can't deny these kids, bro.
They're
They're
making money
creating
off the
their
internet,
own
dog.
things,
Own
dog.
wave.
Own the Hartford errands, the what's this Sonwabiles, the
Zile, yeah.
all those brothers, they're creating their own thing.
You know what now
like
I
that,
want,
bro.
dog,
I
to
like
happen
that. I
in South
love that,
Africa,
bro.
dog. We need the creator fund on TikTok. It would take a lot of these kids from poverty, dog, because even us, dog, we can even be motivated to post every day on TikTok.
yeah. 'Cause
So
you know
now,
you can-
imagine there's kids that we know, they are still in high school, they have at least 300K followers, dog. That person doesn't need to go to varsity anymore, dog. Come on, bro.
No.
Come on, bro.
For what?
If TikTok was paying,
Go to varsity.
go to the varsity for what, dog?
Get student loans and come back and don't even get a job for what? Like,
For what
for
reason?
what?
You
Yeah, go to school for what, bro?
So I'm like, hey man, at least they gotta do us justice so that these kids can be sorted.
Yeah, now they need to fix us, bro. And you know what? I mean, the one platform that pissed me off, like this platform, I know people hate this platform, and I mean, I still love this platform. I still believe in it.
Yeah.
It's dead though, but Instagram. You know, I recently asked myself, like, why is Instagram so hard to grow on? And then I realized, like, oh shit, people are actually making money on Instagram. It's monetized in other countries. And these guys, Pella, when they create their algorithm, they don't say like, no, we'll apply it here in South Africa. It's everywhere. And now it's like they can't give all of us views because that algorithm says this person, they get 10K, they need to get paid. And they can't pay all of us. You know what I mean? So that's why like the viewership is down.
When we view, we
It's-
make them money though, because it's a percentage split. They don't get.
It makes them money, but because for us, I'm saying for us,
They need to be profitable.
for us, we're not making money from it. But in America, you get like 1,000 views. It's money.
It's money, yeah.
It's money. It's little, maybe $5, 10, whatever the case may be, but it's money. You know?
Yeah, it's hard to be South Africans.
It's hard, bro. It's hard. And I mean, dog. One thing. Okay, I love South Africa, but I tell people like, hey,
If
man,
you get a chance to
if you
vibe,
get the
vibe.
opportunity to go
Vibe, bro. Imagine there's someone here with at least 1 million followers. Let me just make an example. Think of Spole. She has 4 point something.
Go through way, dog. Go
Even
let's,
think of
let's
Go
use-
Sloop.
Yeah, let's just go through.
They relocate to America. They get there, they update their TikTok to getting monetized. Simple.
He's up, dog.
Now it's YouTube, TikTok, and niggas are making serious money. They're making about 20K a month on TikTok, and that's in dollars.
Ghost Luby would be DDG in SA, bro.
But
in America.
I don't get it why Ghost Luby doesn't want to leave South Africa though.
Hey, niggas, they love the one thing I realized especially
Comfort
when I
zone.
talk about with creatives, it's that thing of not besides
I'm
comfort
Himsky
zone.
here.
No. Like even people that are struggling, yeah, the ones that are already making it, they're Himsky, they're happy with that. I'm talking about people who are struggling. They could have been doing well if they moved. Inking is the family chat, bro. A lot of people don't want to leave their mothers, and I'm like, dude, like. You're just leaving for a couple of years. You make your family money. That car that you wanted to buy your mom, you can now
Come
buy
back
it
and buy
because
it
now you
cash.
have dollars. You know what I mean? It's like, but people don't want to leave. Like I keep having this conversation with people, and it's like, nah, but Musa, I will. I don't know. And I'm like, but yeah, this episode is getting too long now.
Let's play this one last game before we wrap it off. No, you have 15 rand to make a song, right?
Yeah.
So the first category is lead artist.
Okay.
So for 1 rand, you get Lotin over pounds. For 2 rand, you get Baby Days. For 3 rand, you get Usimamane. For 4 rand,
Wait, hold up. Hey guys, I'm so bad at maths. Once you start mentioning
no.
numbers, my head
So
goes,
basically, what's gonna happen is for every category, you pick one person. There's lead artist, there's feature, there's producer, there's
how
writer.
much do I have?
You have 15 rand.
15.
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna mention like artist.
5 artists per category.
Oh, okay. All right. I have 15 rand. Okay, let me keep that.
So for 1 rand, you got Lotinova. For 2 rand, you got Baby Days. For 3 rand, you got Usimamane. For 4 rand, you got Aries. For 5 rand, you got Nasty C. We're selecting lead artists now. Who are you taking?
Taking days, bro.
So for 2 rand, so you left with 13
Taking
rand.
days.
So for feature, 1 rand, you got Mfana Touchline. 2 rand, you get Maglera Doughboy. 3 rand, you got Nadia Nakai. 4 rand, you got Anati. 5 rand, you got Blakey.
I'm taking Blackie, obviously.
So you spent 7 rand.
Yeah, okay.
So you left with 8
My
rand.
math's not bad.
Yeah, you left with 8 rand. Yeah. So we're selecting the producer now. So for 1 rand, you got Makwa Beats. For 2 rands, you got Mesh Beats. For 3 rand, you got Brother Cooper. For 4 rand, you got Zuchi Cook Dope. For 5 rand, you got Maporis.
I'm taking Pori, dog.
Taking Pori. So you left with 3 rand.
I'm taking Pori.
You left with 3 rand. Songwriter.
Okay.
For 1 rand, you got Zinumalo. For 2 rand, you got Proverb. For 3 rand, you got Tato Saul. For 4 rand, you got Youngstana. For 5 rand, you got Stogie D. But you have 3 rand, so your option is Tato Saul, Proverb, and Zinumalo.
Wait. You said who do I have?
You have
like the 3 rand.
the 3 rand. You have Tato Saul for 3 rand, Proverb for 2 rand, Zinumalo for
I'm
1
taking
rand.
Z, dog.
Zinumalo.
Z, she writes very, like, lyrics are very funny.
So
they're
Z,
very funny, dog.
so Z would write a song for Baby Days featuring who? Blakey,
Yeah.
produced by Maporis.
Yeah. Hey.
Akgonagale.
But it will break records, dog.
That would go
It
crazy.
will go crazy, dog. But like, people forget, bro. People forget Pori.
Production has more. It's also powerful, dog. Showing them panda way.
Panda ways, hey, you must cut that out. Hey, you must do a flash, hey, please, dog. Hey.
Yeah. Pori production is powerful.
No. People forget Kupori produced One Dance, dog.
By Drake? No.
People forget that Pori produced One Dance, dog.
Pori was on One Dance. Serious?
Hey, go check, bro.
Oh, they knocked my guy. Oh, they write the real name. Produced by 1980.
September something. No. Go check. No, don't check there. Check you too. Google, man.
Google. One dance producer.
Is it One Dance or the other one, man? What other one was there?
Nah. Let's just say. DJ Maphuma.
Drake production.
Yeah. Guys, please subscribe so you can afford a fact check, eh? Now we're punching.
One Dance, yeah.
It was One Dance.
Oh, it was One Dance. It's part of the production, yeah, One Dance. People forget to put quite chukucha, what else
And also particular.
Particular was poured. People just because Kabza now is like the one that he's working with, and yes, Kabza maybe he's like in the studio more, whatever the case may be, because I don't know what their relationship is. But Ori level production is crazy, bro.
Yeah, nah. I'm looking at songs that are produced by DJ Maphuma.
It's all Lord dog. It's hits after hits.
Hits.
So you already have a beat that's a hit. You have Zingo Malo who has like very catchy and funny
Has
lyrics.
Blakey who can hop on any
Yeah,
beat.
Blakey can hop on any beats.
There's Baby
Days
Days.
can take things international. We saw with that zoo. I have a hit. I'm sorry. I have a hit.
Let's talk about
dog.
this, dog.
I have a hit. I'm sorry, dog.
Bro.
You can't. Hey.
I love Nasty C, ne? But Baby Days did what Nasty C couldn't.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, but you're right. You're right.
He did what Nasty C couldn't.
It's a tough one. You're right, but yeah, it's a tough one.
It's these things, dog, of these guys when they say they want to make a song in the US, now they are shooting for Drake. Take DDG, dog.
Yeah.
Take Playboy Mags.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, with that, what is Zoo?
South Africa's a zoo.
Yeah.
Assam.
Yeah, that song broke numbers, bro.
But
There's this other one he's been previewing with Rema. Now he's been previewing that song for.
Yeah, the song with Rema.
Yeah, he's been saying he's gonna drop it, but it's been months where he's been previewing this thing and all.
Maybe they're still trying to get cleared. Bella, international stars, it's another level. Eh? They must start sampling Kanye. I think Kanye approves everything. Because he used to have the problem that they never approve his samples.
Do you think Kupiski got a thingy for flashlight? He got a clearance for flashlight, but they sample flashlight him and Kylie Nash.
They sample flashlights?
Yeah, flashing lights.
By Kanye?
Yeah.
Maybe they did. We'll never know.
Okay. Yeah, nah. I mean, that's my. I got a hit, dog. Got a hit. I got a hit. I got a hit. I don't care whoever says what. That's a hit, boy.
You're bringing hip hop back to life.
Bringing hip hop back to life. I'm telling you, all the Bruellas, R.I.P. They will shake. They will, hey, God, there's something.
Ricky will be proud.
Hey, I'm telling you, dog. I have a hit. I have a hit on my hand, dog. Guys, make it happen. Make it happen.
Thank you guys for tapping in, guys.
Yeah.
This is the 24-hour podcast. Signing out. But that's how I go crazy.
Go crazy. Nah, don't think you would go crazy, bro.